Hi there, and welcome to Tammy Talk TV, where we share ways to live a healthy, happy life. Today we're going to dive into the wellness segment of our material because, in case you missed the earlier videos, healthy and happy are built on a foundation of wellness. And wellness consists of three things: exercise, rest, and nutrition. Today I'd like to dive into the rest element because I didn't rest very well last night, so it's kind of on the top of my mind. And so I want to talk specifically because rest actually has a few different elements. Sleep is not the only way to get rest. However, sleep is what's on my mind today. So let's take a few minutes and talk about how to get really good, effective sleep. So there are three elements of our sleeping environment that we have to pay particular attention to: temperature, light, and noise. And so if we control those three elements of our environment, we can set the stage for sleep. Now there are other things that affect our sleep as well, and we'll talk a little more about that tomorrow. But for today, let's focus on light, noise, and temperature. So temperature is one of those things that they say that between 68 and 72 degrees is prime sleeping temperature. So if you're too warm or too cool, you may not even notice it. You may just not be resting well and not really know why. So play with your thermostat and the amount of covers on the bed. I know we have like half a dozen different bedspreads because they're all different weights. And so different times of the year we have a different bedspread because of the different weight of the spread. But we both like to sleep under covers, and therefore we have to set the temperature and have the right spread in such a way that we're not too warm or too cool. So play with your sleeping temperature and just see what's preferable to you. If you wake up during the night, pay particular attention. Are you warm? Are you cool? Are you comfortable? If not, you very well may need to adjust your temperature to suit your purposes for that particular time of year. Also, light. Now, light is one of those things that if you have children like to have a night light. But the truth is, white and blue light, white light sends a signal to your brain that it is time to wake up. So if you wake up and encounter white light, for me, even moonlight does that. If I wake up and there's a big full moon beaming in the window, wakes me right up. So light initially sends that impression to your brain that, hey, it's time to wake up. But blue light, which is emitted by electronics, is even worse. Not only does it send a signal that it's time to wake up, but it actually keeps you awake for a period of time after that. So any electronics, and I know I used to be one of the world's worst to sleep with the television on, that is working against you where sleep is concerned. So if you can't shut down your electronics in 30 minutes to an hour before bed, at least turn them off at bedtime, because that blue light emitted by electronics is keeping you awake. Also, if you have children and they need a nightlight, which when my children were at home, they always wanted a nightlight so that they could see. They were a little afraid of the dark, and they like to be able to see to get to the restroom or whatever during the night. What I learned was take a Christmas tree bulb, preferably red, and change your nightlight out with one of those colored bulbs. Red is the least disruptive to sleep patterns. So if you can find a nightlight or create a nightlight with a red bulb, that's the least disruptive color for sleep patterns. So I keep a red nightlight in the bathroom just in case for any reason I need a little light. That way I can turn it on and know that it's not going to send that signal to my brain that says, time to wake up. So once you get hold of your temperature and your light, then we have to move on to the noise element. And noise is totally a double-edged sword because loud jarring noises, of course, wake us up. But absolute silence is deafening as well. When the room is completely quiet, I can hear myself breathe. I can hear my own heartbeat. I can hear my partner breathe. So every little thing is amplified when it's completely quiet. So we sleep with a fan. You just need some sort of white noise, something gentle and soothing. Again, not the television on, but something gentle and soothing, maybe some music, maybe a white noise machine, maybe just a fan. but something that will create enough noise in the atmosphere that you don't hear your own heart beating or your partner breathing. Something that will just sort of smooth out all those rough edges. And once you've taken hold of temperature, light, and noise, then it's time to move on to stress. But we're going to save that for tomorrow. So I will be back tomorrow to talk about how to release stress and get some sleep. But for tonight, pay particular attention to temperature, light, and noise. And make sure that you have set the stage for proper sleep. Okay, until then, I'll see you soon. Here's wishing you health and happiness.